Hey guys, it's Coach C, your tech guide, your guru guide to streaming media entertainment. Hey guys, we're just coming, we're going to pull out a few videos. We're going to review a bunch of these apps, one app at a time, to get you more familiar with what you've got your hands on. What I'd like you to understand is that this is not, I repeat, this is not cable or live TV as you know it. What it is like on demand or Netflix on steroids. Okay, and I mean a heavy dose of steroids. I'm talking thousands and thousands of movies and TV shows. Pretty much anything that's out there on television, you can find it right here. Okay, but you just have to take your time, understand and learn what you've got your hands on, and you'll be able to find anything, literally anything. And as far as things that are just coming out in theaters, it's kind of just like the bootleg videos that you find at the beauty shop, at the barber shop. You know how sometimes they come out and they say, hey, we got studio quality stuff. Sometimes on this, you may not get great quality the first week or so, but then after that, you know, you keep looking for it and you'll get great quality. And even some of the standard quality is good enough to see. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's look at this this first one, which is we're going to look at Exodus first. Exodus is one of the ones at the very bottom of videos. One of the top add-ons that we put out there. Reminder, I'm not the developer of the apps. I just take my time and look at them and see if I can help you to understand them a little bit better. So let's look at Exodus. All right, here's Exodus right here. Let's go on and click Exodus. And let's go back because I was looking at something before we started. And we're going to go all the way back to, okay, there's the first part of Exodus where it says movies, TV shows, channels, list, latest movies, latest episodes, tools and search. So you can look in movies, you can look in TV shows, find your favorite TV shows, you can find your favorite movies, or you can just search if you'd like. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into them. I'm not going to let them play long, if at all. I'm just going to give you a bird's eye view of what you have to offer. And then you can go in and play with it yourself. All right, let's go into movies and see the different things. We have the different things: genre, the years, the people featured, people watching, most popular, most voted, box office, Oscar winners, in theaters. Let's look at the in theater section. See if we can't get one to pop up. So we've got some things in the in theater section. We've got some 2015 movies. We got some 2016 movies. We've got a bunch of things. Now, just because they're here don't always mean that they're ready for viewing. All right. If they're not, hey, we'll just come back later and try to find them. But let's look at this one here. And just to show you how it works. It's searching the internet for sources. Once it finds its sources, it's going to give you a bunch of sources to choose from, which means these are all of the people who are streaming this particular movie. Then you'll have to go in, choose one, try to play it. If it works, boom, you're working. If not, you'll choose another. What you'll do is you'll find out that there will be specific sources that work best for you, and you'll start to recognize names. And there's a few that I recognize, and if I see it, I'm going to point it out to you. All right, loading all the sources. As you can see, hey, there's a bunch of sources right here. All right, and here's one that I usually have pretty good success with is Vids. This one right here. Oh, let's see. I must have hit it too many times, so it researched. So let's go around and let's find Vids. It says it's in standard. SD means standard, HD means high definition. It'll show 720 on some, it'll show 1080p. But let's look and see what the standard looks like real quick. It's working. Gotta be patient, guys. And here's your movie playing. And sometimes you're going to get a little buffering. That's okay. What I like to do is just pause it and then let it go. So now it's playing, now it's coming on, it's in standard. But I think that's pretty good quality. Pretty good quality. Let's go and shut that off. Let's go on. Let's go back. Let's take a look at something else real quick. I'm going to go back. And then we're going to take a look at TV shows. And this is how I like to do TV shows. You see, we've got a wide variety of ways to search for TV shows. You just need to go in here and find them. I like to go to networks. Gives you all the different networks that may be available. Remind you, I said may be, because they're not all guaranteed. But there's so much to choose from, you'll find something that you like, all right? These are all of the different shows on the NBC network. As you can see, Seinfeld, Scrubs, old shows, new shows, all kind of things. So let's go, one of my favorite, Blacklist, the Blacklist. Let's go to season 2 of the Blacklist. Let's go to the front, season 2, episode 5. I was looking for those sources, like I said before. Once it finds all the sources and give you a list of sources, you just need to choose a source. And again, you'll start to recognize sources that work best for you. Sometimes it could take, 20, 30 seconds to load all the sources. Because if you may load 50, 60, 70 sources, I'll tell you how many this one loads. This one loaded 166 sources. 166 sources, guys. So it's different. 166. Let's choose movie 1, Video Wood HD. Let's see if that pops. Remember, just because it may not pop on one source, doesn't mean that it doesn't work. As you can see, didn't pop on that one. Let's try another one. Let's try open load, guys. Let's try another. That's the way this thing works. It says working, and bang. All right, and you can see it says 720. Got a little buffering going on there, but that's not a big deal. What I would do is I'd pause it, let it sit for a minute, and then boom, come back to it and get your video. Now, remember, when it first starts, it may be a little glitchy, but just give it a chance to play, and it'll come out just fine. So let's go back. Let's hit the back button on that, and go back and let's look and see how your search feature would work. You go to search. You can search TV shows. We're going to search TV shows. We're going to search Empire. We just type Empire in. Excuse me. Hit enter. Hit done. It's going to search for the show Empire. Boom, there it is right there. Let's click on it. It's the Empire we're looking for. There's a bunch of different empires on there, but we're looking for this one with Terrence Howard. And season 2. Fires of Heaven. Let's look at season 2, episode 3. See what we can find. Takes time. You guys remember, patience is a virtue. Let's just be patient. It's looking for the sources. I said this, at this point, at this particular, and there's just a couple of add-ons that have this particular way of finding movies by adding sources and all those things. And you'll learn. And there's some that'll just play upright. Let's watch series. Vid 2, standard definition. See if that pops. Let's read looking at the source, and then once this pops, we're going to keep it pushing, guys. There it is. Boom. All right, guys. So that's Exodus, right? That's Exodus. That's that baby right there. Get into Exodus, play with it, get to know it, get to love it. Hey, we'll be back. We'll look at a couple more in just a few minutes. Hey, go team. See you in a bit.